Welcome back, everyone. This is the AT8. Tomorrow I will be featuring the AT7, and come Saturday we will hopefully be featuring the AT15 while I'm still working on getting WoT Thunder working again. In the meantime, so I already have a mark of excellence on this tank. I'm actually going to show you the match that finally earned that mark. But in the meantime, let's drive around our little AT8. Now, this is one of the very first matches I did after when I joined Harm. This is actually, I've joined Harm, but this is actually, quote, my trial match. I'm going out with this Galatov, in TeamSpeak we call him Dean, and they want to see what if I actually am what I say I am, and see how good I really am. So, in the meantime, AT8. Now, just like all the rest of the ATs and the Tortoise, this thing has this massive cupola right here, and on top of that I have these machine gun ports. So shooting just, you know, above the top of the front of the plate is where you want to be aiming. Anything up here is vulnerable. Hetzer down. I'm sorry, Hetzer, but you got hetzed. So Hetzer's got a hetz, and one of you's got to be hetzed. I don't know what this T-50's thinking.
How the blood-soaked Protestant hell did you do that?
I don't know what this Lee's thinking. But I pack a wall up. I did not mean to do that. And I am very sorry to that guy.
Oh my God, the road is on fire.
Set a guy on fire from the front. The Lee is thinking that his gun mantle will stop my 190 penetration. And the T-150 apparently thinks he's safe, but his cupola is exposed just enough to let this 17-pound gun work on him. I start turning down this way because I see, we have medium tanks. You use this thing like an assault gun, similar to how my first videos with the Yag Tiger and the Yagzilla go. You use it like a forward assault gun. You are the frontline tank, and you're a tank destroyer on top of that. The Fury's just trying to derp his way through me. I have 200 millimeters of armor, bud. You can keep shooting me all day long. He finally got a pen. Right on the gun mantle, actually, which is interesting to know that this thing has a weaker gun mantle. Matilda, you're not going to stop my gun. T-150, I know exactly where to shoot you. You hit the viewport, but you didn't have the penetration to do more than damage it. Oh, he's down. Who's up next? And right now, you will notice we have a brothers in arms. I'm going to take care of the Cromie McCromwellton. Nope, he's going to get away from me. Hi, Hell Kitty. How are you? Oh, you're so cute. Oh, I missed. Oh, I'm zooming. Whack! And you bounced. Oh, you're done. That just leaves the Cromwell, who's coming up behind me and shoots at me instead of the T-14. He could pin the front of the T-14. There's no way you're going to snapshot this thing and get a penetration. You have to aim. And at this point, I think he's just either given up or gone AFK. Either way, that's the end of this one. Shall we look at the butcher's bill? I think we shall. Here we go. This is Ruinburg. So, Steel Wall, Brothers in Arms. Galatov and I combined did 3,800 damage. And I got 1,100 XP out of this. 1,650 with the premium. I'm sorry, PZ38T. I didn't know you were going to try to zip in front of all that fire. But in the meantime, I also bounced 2,000 points of damage. Again! Very, very bouncy tank, especially if you're highly aggressive with it and don't give people a lot of time to aim, because they're under fire from a gun that reloads every 4 seconds. They can either sit there and keep getting wailed on by you while they try to aim, or they can back off. And I guarantee you, almost every single tank that tries to aim, if you just snap the shot, which with 171 pen, you can snap the shot on all of your Tier 6 opponents, most of your Tier 7 opponents. It's only when you get to Tier 8 opponents that you can't really just snap shots at them. You will get a second shot on them before they can pull back and get out of the line of fire if they have to actually aim at that cupola. In the meantime, let's move on to the next AT8 video that I have for you guys. So I promised you more AT8. Here's the AT8. There'll be one more after this, but in the meantime, this is Widepark. This is one of the few maps that you stop seeing after Tier 6. It's also a very, very fun map, at least to me. I get it's tiny and small, and they consider it too small for Tier 7+, but it's fun! So in the meantime, let's get this show on the road. I'm just driving my little AT8 around. I have cookies for everyone. No, not really. Well, they're 17-pound cookies of doom. Who wants a 17-pound cookie of doom? Now, I'm going to pause the replay here because I'm going to show everyone something they should know. If you get beside this tank, that is the ammo rack. It's where all the bullets are. You want to see it go boom? Right there. You want to know where the fuel tank is? The fuel tank is this big thing on top. That's the fuel tank. The engine's actually underneath it. So if you get beside it or behind it, you now know where to shoot it and have no excuse whatsoever for not aiming at those points. In the meantime, we'll continue. I'm just taking a stroll through the park. Now watch this. You see what I've done? My main weak point, this big old cupola right here, is now shielded by this little strip of a building. And KV1, have a cookie. Oh, KV1, you didn't need to stop. Have another cookie. Oh, KV1, are you still going to be stopped? Have another cookie. Have a nice day. You don't sit out in front of this tank. It is that lethal. Just sitting here, seeing if anyone's as brave as the KV1. They're not? Okay. Charge! I'll get there eventually, right? KV85. He's on my threat priority list.
You done good.
Now I stopped there to check because I thought the 85 was going to come out, and instead the M8 comes out. Now I'm pulling this far over to use this hill as cover because the last thing I want is to be surrounded. But I pay for it. That KV85, he's got the 122. I don't know why people equip that thing thinking it's, you know, effective. The DPM on it's atrocious. And I'm so short I can't aim up, so I have to pull back. I have no choice. There's too many tanks, and I'm getting no help pushing this tunnel. Look at the Matilda. KV85, if you think you're going to derp your way through this tank, you're in for a surprise. I was aiming for the track. Yeah, he just thinks he's going to derp his way through this tank. Took care of the flanker. And now I have a shot at you. You shoot me back, you get my cupola. Okay. Oh, come on out. Come on out. Fiora's just got cookies for you. You really think that's going to work? It turns out that AT2 is actually firing the derp gun. I have the penetration to go through your side. This KV85 and I are just having a dance, a merry little waltz. We are currently actually losing this match. I don't have time to waltz. You need to sit still. And he thinks he's going to run away from me, but there's plenty of guys behind me. Bye. Yeah, long aim time got you, didn't it? Oh, look. Matilda. Now we've recovered. And look across that field. I'm pretty sure that the various enemies that I want to engage are that way. But they've come back. Through the turret of an American tank. Say hello to the 17-pounder. Just cruising along now. Hoping I run into some foes. Anybody? Oh look, Matilda. Ah, bounce. Surprise. Now there is 2 other tank destroyers, one of which, the Hellcat, can actually penetrate my side consistently at high angles. And I know it. But there's the Hellcat. The one person who's a true threat to me is AFK. I'm not going to let you come back, that's for sure. Done. Take aim at the Matilda. Track him. Artillery misses me. 7 kills. Will I get 8? Will I get the Walter Radley? No, that guy's way too far away, isn't he? Yeah, Dicker Mac said no. This tank really is amazing. Look at that bounce. Right there. Somebody was above me and ricocheted off the top armor. That's how much armor this thing has. So in the meantime, 2,297 damage. I achieved high caliber and top gun. I did not get a steel wall. I'm 1 shot short and 90 points of damage short of that. But in the meantime, this tank is just so much fun if you use it correctly. You're a frontline assault vehicle. You don't play the back. You get right up front and you use your armor and you use your insane traverse speed and your crazy reload. I get you're slow, but trust me, get up in the front. It works beautifully. I have one more match to show you, and we're going to transition to that right about now. So here we are, AT8 in the Fjord. What do we got here? Well, I'm looking around. I'm trying to look to see what my allies are. I'm fighting tier 7s. You'd think that would be a threat, wouldn't you? Also, this is just before I was going to get something very special. Remember that mark? Let's go show you how to earn your marks of excellence. So I'm rolling forward in this thing. Slow is slow. I also happen to have more hit points than most tier 6 heavy tanks. So, slow's not bad. Slow's just slow. And if you're wondering, yes, I'm actually looking while I'm in the tank right now. I'm looking to try to find a place I can cut across. And then suddenly I realize I'm not going to cut across. There's 3485 right there. Being balls to the wallsy. So I'm going to get over behind this house and let him have it. You want another one? I got more cookies. Come on, come on, come on. Please, please. I give you cookie. Oh, I miss. Well, here, have a cookie. Make you pay for every one of those you want to take. And replay bug. But in the meantime, yeah, so at this point, I think he just got derped. I do have a spar liner on all of my AT tanks because we are slow and therefore we are already baked. Hello, tier medium. What are you, tier 7? No, you're tier 6 medium. You're just like your friend over there. He's quickly finding out how bad of an idea this is. You're gonna try to flank me? Yeah, I got friends. You don't. I don't know what your thought process was there. I have a target. Wham!
Oh, man, they hate us.
Have another one, good sir. Oh, you backed away. Smart. Don't fight this thing from the front. You will lose. It will always win the DPM race. And now I'm going to come over here and... Hello! Right through your front plate, your thickest point of armor, like it's not even there. I'll do it again! Oh, I actually hit the slight slope plate right there between your upper and lower glacis. But those rounds, nope, they're going right in. No problem. Good night. Now who is shooting me? Oh, the A43, you still trying to just derp your way through the front of my tank? Somebody finally hit me in the top area, and he fired a shot up there again and missed. I think he actually started moving before he fired, and now all my friends are rushing in after him, and ow! What was that? Oh, 25-2. Let's have you bounce, and I will continue to return fire. Ooh. I think that was actually a front. So now I've got a Spartan if I live. And I'm looking over and I go, oh, well there's a fuckload of enemy tanks. Let's handle this, shall we? This AT-15A, I'm sorry, bud. Track. You're mine now. Sorry. Not really. Oh! And the T-29 gets me. I made them earn it. And I killed one of their tier 7s. I beat up another tier 7. And by God, the tank girl had her way with a pair of tier 6s. That just sounds so wrong when I say it out loud. He thought he was going to kill a steward. So, that is the end of my AT8 videos, but let's actually check out the total for what this vehicle did, and then we'll talk. So this was actually the battle I got my first mark on. I got 2 marks of excellence on the AT8 before I sold it. And in the meantime, 2,600 damage dealt. Without a doubt, that high caliber is mine. 1,200 XP before premium, 1,800 with premium, 2,175 damage blocked by armor. Doesn't get much better than that. If you know how to make these tanks work, you know how to wiggle, you don't have to wiggle a lot. You just have to move back and forth a little bit, enough that they'll either hit your upper plate or shoot over you. And make sure to shield your cupola all day long. I've actually got an advanced cupola shielding technique that I'm going to show you guys for the AT7 because of the location of its main gun. But in the meantime, for World of Tanks, this is Fiaura the Tank Girl signing out.